Welcome back, guys. My name is Eric. This is Mel from Gaming, and we are going to be playing Battletech. Specifically, we're playing Roguetech, the mod package for Battletech. So this is our third episode, and should be our second battle. Third episode, second battle. So last time we didn't have any real damage or injuries to talk about, so we're going to go ahead and jump back in. We ran a 1-star low payout mission last time. Which we knew was pretty easy. So we could now jump into one of these, either Retribution, which is a battle, or Escaping the Spy. I think we just do Retribution, pays a little bit more. They both have 3 of 13 here. Look at this. Look at the salvage on that, though. If we destroy this base, we can get 17 salvage. That's a lot. I think, though, we are just going to go with Retribution here. So last 3 months, the Taurian Concordat has struck our facilities, personnel, and supply convoys over half a dozen times. Spirits of State leadership would like to even the score. Find the Taurian lance and destroy it. Demonstrate we are not without military resources on Galatia, so we are going to do that. We do need a little bit of money. We learned last time that we actually lost a little bit of money on the drop, so I think we'll just kind of leave it right here. We do have a monthly upkeep cost that we have to pay, which includes salaries to our mechs, upgrade for the ships, upgrade to the mechs, all that sort of good stuff. We're not going to make any real changes here. I was fairly happy with the mechs and the people we had in them. We have Deadeye and our Black Knight. Fairly basic Black Knight. Brawler, energy range type, energy weapons, essentially. We have Skiros in the Katiuska. This is our hero class. I'm going to pause here for a second. Somebody's home, so I'm going to close the door here, let the dogs go do their thing, and then we will continue to record. All right. Sorry about that. Anyway, essentially our hero class version of a trebuchet. We have Tinker in the Hunchback. It's got tag as well as LRM 20s on the shoulder instead of an AC 20, and we have Earthquake here. Me. Our leader of the Tremors in the Arena, which is essentially, again, kind of a hero class style commando, which is meant as a brawler and flamer. And we'll deploy. It tells us what our biome is. This is going to affect things like heat, primarily. The mission type is a battle, and the difficulty up there, obviously. Gives you some little tips. Most of them are history. I think there's probably a couple gameplay tips in there as well, but mostly little history stuff. There you go. There's a gameplay one talking about how tactics works. Again, just a review of what we're doing. We just have to kill everybody. Most likely, there's going to be an initial lance and then a reinforcement lance. There's almost always 2. There are going to be some changes to the way reinforcements work in the next patch. I don't know how that's going to change specifically. It just says it changes how reinforcements are going to work. What I would like to see is your initial lance is there. You engage them, at which point the reinforcements spawn on an edge of a map and come in and help. Right now, the reinforcements are already on the map, and everybody essentially closes on the same spot. In some cases, the reinforcements are actually in front of the mech who you're supposed to kill. I would like to see it more as a piecemeal, where you take down one lance and then the other lance starts to stream in, rather than you have 4 mechs against 8 mechs right away. But that's my own personal opinion. Move forward, acquire target lance, light them up, keep an eye out for reinforcements.
We can use the forest to our advantage.
Now, we've already dropped where we can see people, so this guy's rolling up here. These are our light mechs, obviously. They're going to go really early. In fact, before our light mechs. So not only are they light, but they may have a special either ability or equipment that lets them move earlier. I'm going to move Tinker up. Maybe we can get tag on one of these guys. There we go. We can see from there. And if we can get tag on one to help everybody else shoot it, then that will help deal with the fact that it's got 4 bars of evasion. I'm not going to waste time on it. 20s, we're just going to try to hit it. I don't know if we hit it or not. No idea, thanks to the view there. Gave us the outline of the mech, but did not.
Eyes on hostile reinforcements.
Oh, we got somebody behind us already. See what I mean? We've got, I don't know I'm assuming that's the enemy unit there, and these are the reinforcements, but they're already in the battle. They're shooting us from there. Don't know what it is.
Awaiting orders.
I don't think we need him to handle 2 light mechs, so we're going to start to make the run this way. Go farther. 3. Get us into the trees.
Go into full throttle.
Moving over rough terrain or standing on rough
Sensor
terrain can
showing a new
affect how much
hostile.
stability damage you take. We've got another locust there. We'll just light him up with our medium pulses.
Target confirmed.
1 hit. See, that's his panic roll there. 2 more mechs down there. Now the nice thing about Katsushika, we can let him sit here and just shoot wherever we want. We don't have to get close with him. I'm kind of thinking maybe we let Tinker handle the vehicles, or handle these guys over here. Nope, can't do that. I think we're pulling back. I think we're pulling her back. I mean, we've got 4 mechs there, at least 3 mechs here, probably a 4th one. I think we back up and hopefully try to take people a little bit more piecemeal. Skiros, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to move him to here, move him this way. You may as well take a shot at this guy. But we did fairly well as far as the amount of missiles we hit. And that'll do stability damage to him.
Waiting for orders.
Did I put him here where you can see both?
On my way.
See who we want to shoot from here. 30-50, 40-55, we'll take this shot.
Roger that.
Out of range of these pulses. Now these don't often have a lot of ammo, though he's got whatever armor he has. He's a good shaped mech. So sometimes you can punch through on these light mechs with a big weapon regardless, even if they're in good shape. Machine guns and a medium laser look like.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Oh, that hurt. That was big, whatever that was.
Internal structure damage.
So now we've taken damage. This is a much more difficult fight than the last one. There's our 4th mech there. Little commando. Large, medium laser, and SRMs.
I'm showing minor damage.
So, all those people are attacking her. That puts her in panic mode.
Receiving you.
We're actually going to back her up a little bit here. In fact, I think we're going to sprint her back into the trees. And I can look that way or I can look that way from there. So I think maybe... do it, no. I think we'll go something like that.
Confirmed.
I think we just unload.
On it.
Beginning to build up a little bit of stability damage, although not much. We're not doing very well here, guys. Haven't had a lot of luck so far. PPC must be a commando, probably. Well, I don't know what it is, but it's moving early and it's got a PPC, so often those are commandos.
Yes, Commander.
I don't want to give him my back. I think we'll do this. Try to
Roger
finish
that.
this guy off with this guy. We can tie up mechs
see how you like this.
pretty well with this guy, because once we get in there we go. We'll explode him. Down it goes. Flame the remains.
Mech destroyed.
Panther. Sorry. See, this guy can get him. Nope, it's got a couple LRMs, LRM 5 maybe. It's mostly lighter mech, so hopefully we'll be okay. But I don't want to have too many people behind us in this case. Got a medium laser on that.
What's
All right,
up,
now
boss?
Skiros gets his chance. So we could go here. He's got 50-50 chance there. We could go here, 45-45. I think. Oh, we have to move a little bit to see him. I think I'll do this.
Location confirmed.
So this guy did get tagged, so that's going to give us a bonus. So if we clip over here, we can see arm-mounted, weapon accuracy, and enemy effects. That should be the tag. All mean it's easier for us to hit. But it's medium range, I move, there's a height difference, he moved. So all told, +9. We're still going to take the shot.
On.
You can see he is now, because we made him unsteady due to the stability damage, he's now lost all his evasion. So we should be able to... What's the ground there? Rough terrain. Can I shoot from here? Can I hit him? No. I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm actually going to move up to here and take the shot.
Coordinates received.
We're going to rely on the commander to kind of tie down that other flank for a moment while we handle these guys right here. So again, if I shoot everything, we're going to overheat. We've got a couple of these pulse lasers that don't have a 75% chance to hit. So we'll turn those off. And my mouse is just... Come on. There we go. Left leg destroyed, left torso destroyed, left arm destroyed. He's past his stability, but his CT is also destroyed. If I blow off a torso, the arm falls off, obviously, so that's destroyed. But then, once that's no longer there, the damage that would have been there goes into the center torso. So that's what happened with that. So, there we go. 2 down. Looks like there's 3 in the reinforcements total, so 2 left there and 3 left there. 5 mechs left to go. 5 on 4. They appear to be mostly light, so we should be okay at this point. Fatigued is one of the levels of panic, which means she's slowly getting more and more fatigued. I'm going to go ahead and... 2 here, turn this way.
Roger that.
Go after the guy that's closest here. So Commando, again, he's got a fair amount of evasion. But we'll just put everything on him, maybe the tag is hit. There's that +1 for everybody else. Actually, we had a pretty good shot there. That's not too bad. So now, Earthquake, I got a couple options. LRM5 didn't do anything. I can back off. Those guys will still have visual as long as somebody over here has visuals.
Standing by.
I can go after this guy. I can come down here and go after the Panther, which would let us see what this guy is. So we could say, I want to go here, and then I'm going to attack from here. This guy still has a back shot on me, which is a little bit troubling, but let's see how it goes. We missed the punch. If we would have hit with the punch, it would have got rid of the evasion. But we light him up with all that. Fatigued and heat. Now, we might have... No. There's the... Now, he's just going to run around past me. And he just guarded himself. So, guarded, entrenched in the trees. It's going to be hard to hit. But he didn't even try to come after me. So, we know that that's a Jenner there now. Skiros has some options here. He can go after this guy, Commando, 45. He can go after this guy, 55. So I think that's... Oh, that's if we move. If I just go here, 55. I think that's what we do. He's not going to take as much damage because of the trees and everything else, but at least we did something. We did some stability damage to him. Not a lot, because of the guarded, the entrenched, and the trees. All that adds up. But it's not bad. Now, I'm going to move the Black Knight to here, because we do have 2 mechs over here.
Move into position.
This guy could potentially come down, but I don't think he can get far enough back here to get a back arc shot. We'll go ahead Put a shot on this guy. We'll turn off the ERPPC, because that only has a 45. This has a 65% chance. Can we get one more in there? No. Come on over.
Acknowledged.
Okay, we exposed structure, so we have a chance inside, probably on a torso there, it looked like. Not the worst thing. We'll keep moving him up, and we can always punch stuff if we want. An urban mech down there, little Irby.
Barely hit, Commander.
Okay, not too worried about an Irby, although oftentimes they've got little autocannons that can do a fair amount of damage if you ignore them too. Probably just run up and smack this guy next time. I think that will be my plan with the Black Knight. So, Tinker.
Yes, Commander.
She's got a couple options. We can come up here. That's going to give her direct shot at this, indirect shot at here. We can come up here. We've got indirect chances at two guys, direct chances at others. The straight red line means a direct shot. The arced orange dotted line is an indirect. And if it's kind of a bluish purple with a break, that means it's an obstructed shot. So, 35% chance if we go there, 80% with the tag, 20% LRM's there, 40%, 45% chance that LRM's there, 15 there. So it looks like our best option is probably to go after this Panther here. Now, he is guarded, entrenched, all that sort of stuff. This guy is not, but he's going to be harder to hit. I think probably we turn this off and we just run with the lasers. We did 1 point of internal structure there, it looked like. Not a lot. The tag probably hit him, but the tag's the only thing that does 1 point, so that's not terrible. Earthquake now. Oh, no, started to. A little bit weird. I got a side shot. I see it comes in that arm. That's why it's red. It's fine. I don't mind that. PPC's on that arm, but that's okay. So now,
Commander?
Earthquake. So now, I could go after this Jenner. I could come after this guy here, or I could even go after that. This guy's can get me a rear arc, but I can get into the rear arc of this guy too, it looks like. So let's go ahead and get into the rear of this Jenner here. So we're going to go here. We're going to click this side, so we should see, it's a little bit hard to see the arcs there. There we go. You can see right, and the mouse has decided it has something in the sensor where, did I lose my mouse now? There we go. You can see right there it's red, right? Zoom in, that means I'm in the back arc for that.
Move order confirmed.
I'm here behind the Jenner, take a punch.
Attack.
Oh, we blew something up. Right arm, right torso, fatigue, side torso. Now we light it up with the flamethrowers. Throw some heat in there, do a little bit more damage. We had a 39 heat. You can see his heat bar moved up. And we've knocked him down. So now we'll be able to do called shots on him next time. And he moves 1 turn later than he normally does. This guy's come back around on us. Taking a shot at the Hunchback, though, with his large laser, maybe? I think I said PPC last time. I'm not sure what he's shooting there. This guy comes up, takes a couple shots with a medium laser.
Need
My
something,
turn.
Chief?
Okay, Skiros has options here. We've got indirect shots at him, 50%, 40% there, 76% at the Jenner, who is knocked down. Let's just finish him off. Saw some orange there. We're definitely into internal structure. We didn't kill him, but you can see we knocked a bunch down.
Orders.
Deadeye is just going to come up here and punch this guy.
Putting my weight into it.
Then, of course, a left arm left. Just crushed him.
That one's gone.
Heavy mech punching a light mech. That's how that ends. And I believe he gets bonuses to damage as well. The Black Knight does. Both because we have equipment, but also I believe the Black Knight inherently has some chassis quirks that give him damage. I mean, he's better at hand-to-hand combat.
Commander.
So we could come here. It's not all
Move order
bad.
received.
See, we take some shots of that Herbie maybe. See, he's... If we go after him, and we look, we can see arm-mounted weapon, long range, I moved, he moved, but that's it. I'm going to turn on the LRMs, and then we'll turn off a couple medium lasers.
Engaging.
Didn't get into any internal structure, but we did some damage. Now the Panther's going to move. He's going to take a shot at somebody's side there. He doesn't like the Hunchback for some reason. Hunchbacks do tend to draw a lot of fire. I don't know why, but it seems like the AI tends to prioritize shooting them.
Aye, aye.
Now, I can kind of stomp on this guy again if I want. See if we can finish him. Or, I'm going to come up here, actually, and I'm going to try to get this guy. And I'm going to come from this side, so if this guy gets up, I'm not going to attack him back.
Affirmative.
See if we can light this guy up, put some heat into him.
Ah!
Now, if I would attack from the other side, there'd be a chance to destroy that weapon. So he's lost his evasion, all that sort of stuff. We didn't put as much heat in, but we put some in. He's going to choose what he can do, and he's also knocked down now. He's already moved, so more people are going to have a called shot on him. There's the Jenner. Other Jenner. This is the one that had been in the back that was taken. Again, goes after the Hunchback. Right arm destroyed. Lots of extra evasive damage, or stability damage there. So now, Skiros has some options as well. Indirect fire on that Jenner, the one that we just shot at us. That's our fours, okay. We can go after this Panther, and I think we finish him off. See some red fours, can we get him? CT destroyed, he's done.
Hostile eliminated.
Leaves us the two Jenners and the Irby. This Jenner's already pretty well damaged. It did take a lot of damage on the Hunchback, but I don't think there's a lot on that arm. I think we'll be okay. And you see the keep going after or her in this case. More stability damage there.
Damage is minor.
We're knocked down, which means we're going to take an injury.
Oh,
There we go. Minus initiative. Pilot injured.
I'm wounded.
I'm going to come up here. We'll stay in the trees. We'll try to essentially be a meat shield with this guy. Light up this Jenner. Right arm destroyed. So we should have lost some weapons there. I think the medium lasers are on the arms of the Jenner. Irby called shot head, missed. Okay. But we did take another -1 to initiative with that,
Commander?
which is a little bit annoying. So I think we go here again. We go from the back. We're
Moving
already
to
through
position.
part of the back armor, so it's not a big deal.
Let's see how you like this.
There we go. CT destroyed that. Plus 52 heat. Assuming
Target
he lived
eliminated.
that, he wouldn't have been able to do much gun-wise, heat-wise. This guy's going to get a chance. Probably move up here and take a shot at the Hunchback, but you never know. Weird camera angle. No! Yeah, that's what we did. Missed everything, though. But -1 more initiative.
Damage minimal.
Still doing okay.
Waiting for orders.
See here, where was it? Somewhere in here I had the... There we go. Now that's an obstructed shot at that guy. Blue line there. Indirect fire. There's not a good way for me to get direct. We'll just move up here a little bit. Let me move up a little bit just to get the same elevation. So I can go after the Irby, 50%. 30% on him. He's more dangerous, but let's go ahead and let's bring some death damage. Got quite a few hits, stressed him, did a little bit of damage. Nothing too important there.
Yes, Commander.
And we're gonna just do a manual
Head
attack
up.
on this junk.
Oh!
See, it's destroyed. Get her down.
Enemy down.
Melee is much more useful in Roguetech than it is in the base Battletech game. So if you're looking at playing Battletech, Melee's not nearly
Standing by.
what it is elsewhere. So if I back out of visual view the Hunchback here from the urban mech,
Regained footing.
there's nobody up here to
Good to
give
go.
to do sighting for him, right? So I can come, say here. He's not going to be able to get a shot on me because I don't believe he has anything indirect. But I can still see. I can't even see him now, so I can't do anything. I'm just going to brace, set this thing up. We'll get somebody in where we can get vision, and then we can rain missiles and LRMs down.
Orders?
Yes, Commander.
Sprint.
We'll go.
Only so far we can get. That's okay. Vigilance, we'll just do done. I'm going to reserve her. She's got LRMs that we could rain in on there. I'm going to reserve them. We're going to get to the Black Knight. We get the Black Knight here on the edge where he can see the mech. See, now we can see. It's an obstructed shot, but he can at least see it visually. And that means everybody else can shoot at it.
Engaging target.
Good shot there. And he got scared and ejected. Head destroyed, punched out. Excellent work. All right. And there we go. One more mission done. Not a whole lot of drama here. I mean, there was a lot of mechs in that one, but they were all light. So, I mean, kind of first bled finally to our mech. The first real damage we took was losing an arm on the Hunchback. You can see here we did make a little bit of money. That's our payout for the deal. We're slowly earning our mercenary view board. Torrent Concordiate's gone down because that was who we were fighting in that one. Hunchback, leg and missing arm. We lost 2 medium lasers out of that, so we'll have to repair all that. That's fine. We needed to look at that. You can see we got 2 kills with Earthquake there. So we can look here. You know, I don't really see any mechs here that I'm really interested in, so I'm not going to take any of that. Is there any special weapons down here? We got a Narc Beacon, EWS. Maybe we'll take... See anything. I'm kind of wondering about the Narc Beacon. EWS is good to keep us from getting hit. The Narc Beacon should be an even better for shooting people with it. Let's go ahead and take that. Maybe we'll swap the tag for the Narc Beacon. I'm not sure how much of a bonus it gives us. But it's indirect, so I don't have to have direct fire, I don't believe, for that. Notice it says it's worth 660,000, so a third of the money we have. So this is what we got. We got a couple pieces of the urban mech. We need 5 to rebuild one. Some jump jets, laser. Nothing too exciting. But we got some money. So now we'll get a go and we'll see how the repair works. Copper's worked up out there about something. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but oh well. Okay, so Mech Bay, come here. We'll see how this goes. We'll want to repair the Hunchback. So we'll have to go to refit. If this arm wasn't missing, if we're just into internal structure, we could just hit repair and it automatically do it. But because the arm's missing and we lost components, we actually have to come in here and hit and do refit. So we'll replace the arm. We'll repair that. Now we've lost 2 medium lasers there that we can replace. So we can go turn off the rest of this stuff so we just see these. And I do have 2 additional medium lasers, so we can put those on there. Now I'm kind of thinking maybe I want to get rid of tag. Everybody can tag, so we can keep bonusing. But let's go ahead and take it off, and let's go ahead and try The narc beacon. Does it need ammo? It's going to need a missile spot, it looks like. Oh, I've got more here, so I can put it here. This is how many hard points I have. So I've got 3 total missile hard points here. 2 are being used. 2 energy, 2 energy. So we'll kind of do that. Now that puts us over, so I guess we're not doing that. Let's take that off. We'll go back, we'll put the tag back on, and my mouse again has decided, I don't know, it's got something in the sensor or something. Something's messing with it. Better? Okay. So we'll go, why are we... Let's go back. It says we're overweight. Somewhere it screwed up and it's given us too much. So I'm going to go ahead and take lower these armors. This is going to be kind of a pain because now it's going to take forever to redo this once you start messing with armor levels. If it says like a 1 or 2, it does them in chunks of 5. So if I have 61, I hit -1, it's only going to take 1 armor off. It's not going to take 5. But then when I try to add stuff, it's going to try to add 5. Kind of annoying. Anyway, so there we go. We'll kind of run with that. We'll confirm that. One of the things that the new patch will add is a running cost here of what it's going to cost to do these repairs. It's not here. So it's going to take us 12 days to do this repair at a cost of $55,000. We can confirm. Then we can go ahead and go look to see how long our pilot is injured.
Know when that's done.
And we can see that Tinker is going to be out for 14 days. So that kind of works. Now, I do have something called, part of this is a mod called Ain't Got Time to Bleed. So I could still run with her in a mech right now. She would take negatives for every point of damage she has. So she's got 1 hit point down. So therefore, you know, she'd run at a slight negative. But we could run her if we wanted to. But otherwise, we come here, we can see Hunchback is going to take 12 days, then the repair scaffolding is going to be finished in 13, she's out for 14, and our next kind of payday end of month is going to be in 28 days. So we can hit play here, time is going to advance, see our emblem there on the Argo. As we build the Argo, it's going to look nicer and nicer as we start to repair stuff. So Hunchback is done.
Those upgrades you asked
Upgrade
for
on the scaffolding
are
is done.
online, Commander.
And Tinker is healthy. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Probably it for this game this week. I might try to do some stuff for Megamech and Mech HQ, which is a more direct Java scripted version of tabletop Battletech that I've started looking at. But no promises. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Eric. This is Mellow7 Gaming. Cheers. I need to hotkey my scene changes here.